team from the Big 12, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Scarlet Knights have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Northwestern's offense will have the ball first. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team. All the hype. Let's see what he's got.
The give out of the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Averill. He's got the back in the middle. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Tight end now in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you set yourself up in a tough position here on 3rd.
The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The last 2 plays have not gone as scripted. It's 3rd and 19. Gives it on the option. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Scarlet Knights offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And here comes, for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete.
There he goes. At the 20. Touchdown, Rutgers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Offense getting set for first down. Dropping back, it's Averill. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Trying to get behind the defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Second and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. He can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man on the outside. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense changing the play. Dumps it off in the flats. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first down. Give him 88 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. And the Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field. We saw that right there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll move the tight end. Trying to barge in. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game one, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wildcats have it back to Northwestern offense headed out. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 4. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Averill. Heaves it deep. Touchdown, Northwestern! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on the...
Looking for a deep man. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Guys, let's talk just for a second about Rutgers. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Scarlet Knights look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Back open in the middle. At the 20, he's got space. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Pater.
Well, this This offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have complete.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it from the gun. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Handoff from the gun. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw, it's Averill. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Quarterback got it himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Snap from the gun on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right on the money.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Reeves. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Northwestern.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so just
picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Back to pass, it's Averill. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know the offense came into this game expecting to have some success throwing the football, and right after getting a takeaway right outside of the red zone, they try to do just that. The one-on-one matchups are going to be there in this game. That time, though, the defense did a better job making a play, forcing the incompletion.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Wildcats. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. All wideouts, no backs. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got his man. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, looking to pass. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Christensen. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And some room to work. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100 and breaks into the open. The 20, the 10, touchdown Rutgers. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Completes it in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Averill. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's a great start to this second half. That's what you talked about in the locker room at halftime. Don't let them create momentum. Don't let them start to create a comeback. Come back on this first drive, set the tone. The defense doing that right off the bat.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Hauls it in at the 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback goes very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll try the run. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to the running back. Creates a little room. Oh, he got loose. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Averill. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Northwestern in business in the red zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I always think the best offenses are the ones that can run the football efficiently down by the goal line. It's hard to throw it down. It's hard, especially if you can't protect your quarterback. And this offense now, 2 straight plays is going backwards.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick 6. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Going to the running game. Quick step and go. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Averill. They get to him as he throws. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell incomplete.
Turning it on. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Out of bounds at the 43. Good enough for a first down.
We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Averill. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Peterson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
It's complete on the right side. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Scarlet Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Scarlet Knights are on the move. Give to the back. Got enough for the first. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Scarlet Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Quarterback making checks. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Northwestern, 24.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Averill. That's caught. It's Reeves. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Now on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Reels it in down the left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
To to the air on first down. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the right. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Bring in the heat. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Leaves it with the back. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. From the gun, running back on the move. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Scarlet Knights want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, the ground game. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got...
There he goes. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much...